This is the setup for your math notebook. It should begin with the All About Me page, where you have decorated to tell all about you and have included your first and last name and the period you have me for class. The next page is your first table of contents page. It's page I, and it should have from the preference listed to page 23. The next page is page II, and it should have, so far we're up to page 44. So from page 42, sorry. From page 24 to 42 is where we filled in, and there are some blank spaces that we will fill in. But this is what you should have on those pages. The next couple of pages are just blank table of contents pages that we will use. They'll be filled in eventually. The next two pages are blank, just in case we have to add a couple more table of contents pages. So those pages should be left blank. The next page is where you have your mathematical character self-assessment rating sheet, where you rated yourself on these 8 skills from a 1 to 10 as to how you think you are, or you can solve or do those type of problems. So this is that page. It's not a page number. Page 1 actually is the anticipation guide that we did for exponents. Page 2 is your interactive notebook description page. It tells what a page your interactive notebook should be and how it should be used. And these are questions that you answered about your goals for math this year. And that's page 2. This is page 2. Sorry, the interactive notebook description is page 2. This is page 3, the questions. Page 4 should be your multi-digit division sheet, and page 5 should be the work that you did for that sheet. Page 6 should have warm-ups 1 and 2 on it. Done. And page 7 should have warm-up 3 and 4 on the page, and warm-up 3 is a little cutout piece of paper, and 4 is down here. That's page 7, warm-up 3 and 4. Page 8 are your laws of exponent practice sheet, where you had 15 problems that you had to do on laws of exponents. Page 9 is your laws of exponent notes, where we talked about MLB, DOB, PTP, ZP, and power to a power, the laws of exponents. Page 10 is your laws of exponents application page, where we applied the laws of exponents to some problems, and it should be boxes 1 through 12. Page 11 is some guided practice. We did some more complicated problems involving laws of exponents, and there was only 2 of them that we solved together. Page 12 is more practice like page 11. Page 13 is notes on the laws of exponents and how to apply the laws of exponents. Page 14 and 15 are your order of operation and PEMDAS rules sheet that should be in your notebook. Page 16 is warm-up 5 and 6. Page 17 is the homework order of operation sheet that you did, and I have it stapled in so that I can easily flip over and see the front and the back side, since there was a front and the back side to that sheet. And that's page 17 again. Page 18 is your practice test for Unit 1 test. So it was your study guide for the Unit 1 test. Page 19 should be where you actually put the test when you got it back, graded. Page 20 and 21 are divisibility rule sheets that we've gone over. Make sure you know your divisibility rules and can apply them. It makes things a little bit easier when you divide. Page 22, divisibility and factor sheet is what you should have, and there's problems 1 through 26 on that sheet. Okay, and I'll zoom in just a little bit so you can see what that is, what that looks like. Okay. All right, page 24 is your warm-up 7 through 10, and we just did warm-ups 10 today and yesterday, so you should have warm-up 10 filled in. I don't have 9 or 10 on mine, but you should. This page 25, is where you took notes on the prime and composite, the one that I had backwards, and I have erased that video and put a different one up there, but that's where you should have taken notes. Page 26 is that prime composite chart that I had on that video I just referenced that I had that was backwards, but this is the chart where you list the multiple, the factors for the multiple, and then whether it's prime or composite. The prime numbers chart should be on page 27. It was all of the prime numbers up to 1,000 that you were given, and a definition for prime and composite numbers. 28 should be some practice on prime factorization that we did together in class. This sheet is actually front and back, so there is a front side to the sheet, but this is one of the sheets that we did in class for practice on prime factorization. Page 29 should be the sheet about why did the dog have to go to court. The next two pages are the LCM and GCF factor tree worksheets. Then the word problems on page 32 and 33. Then we have the Unit 2 practice test on pages 34 and 35. 36 and 37 are blank pages. And 38 is your vocabulary that you were just given this week. And 39 is for you to do your sentences. 40 and 41 are the decimal sheets that we did, that you were given last week. And then the comparing decimal sheets that you were given yesterday on September 29th should be page 42.